Morning, friends. Spending a little time this morning with Bob Adamik, a good friend, wonderful professional here in Orange County. We've spent quite a few moments together over the last 2 weeks. Bob, I got real interested in kind of getting the update on what your explorations are on this lifelong interest of helping people, mindfulness, brain research. I want you to have at it with our audience here to talk a little bit about what you're discovering about how to assist people changing in the areas of their life.
Okay, great. Good to be here with you, and let's just jump right in. Well, my interest in helping people actually began about 15 years ago, working with networking groups through Orange County area. I started my own group, and it's called Ethos, which has the foundation of reciprocity, which is helping people and giving first and then receiving back. By working with over 2,500 executives in the last 7 years, I've learned something about people. And I was curious more about the research that I could do to help them understand more about their purpose in life. What was happening is we were talking about purpose, but they weren't they weren't achieving their goal or moving towards their purpose in life. And so I wanted to find out why were they stuck? What was the reason why a serious-minded, educated, 50-year-old with an MBA or a doctorate, why are you stuck in life at this point in time?
Capable, talented people.
Right, very, very capable. All of them, senior executives from manager to CEO. Well, as I started investigating more and more, I started to go back and do my research in psychology. So I've read over 100 books, the classics from 1850 going forward, from Freud and Jung and all of them moving all the way forward to kind of get a sense, a benchmark of what's going on with them in their minds. And what I was finding that many of them were stuck. They were just stuck on send, if you will. If you ever hit a computer and you hold it and the frame doesn't go anywhere, it's stuck on send. And as I started getting into it, I wanted to explore more of the reason why they can't move forward with their goals. And so I started more in-depth one-on-one discussions with them. What I learned is psychology moved us forward to about the year 2000 with cognitive behavioral therapy. And that has taken us to a point where people are talking about their thoughts. They're talking about their emotions, about those thoughts, and then what happens, they talk about their behaviors, and the behaviors can either be good or bad, and many of the behaviors were negative. So as I started digging deeper and deeper, there's been some new research that's come out within the last 15 years. It's very, very new, under neuroplasticity of the brain. What's interesting about that to me is that it's telling us that our brain can change, our brain can grow, new things can happen. So when a thought is created at the very, very center of a cell, a little cell that can be measured, our thoughts are created, and the more that we think about something, the more that it grows in our mind, and the more that it moves towards the thought, the emotion, to the behavior, good or bad.
So what have you found about working with people with that idea?
Okay, well, trying to get them unstuck a little bit. Basically what I found is let's focus on some positive thinking. Let's focus on positive thoughts about their lives. We do an analysis of their whole life so they can really get a full spectrum of where they fit in their own life. And then now we say, how can I move you forward to your passion? Everybody has a vocation. And I'm looking for the avocation. The avocation is where their passion really lies in life. And where do you want to go in the next 10, 15, or 20 years? So through the research on neuropsychology and neuroplasticity, I'm finding out that their brains can grow, and I'm reminding them that you can grow, you can change, you can be positive, and you can move toward your goals, even if you're in your 50s or 60s or beyond. And that's where I'm getting them unstuck. So we focus on the things that are important in their life. We focus on their goals, and we get them thinking about their thinking. It's an interesting phrase that I picked up along the way. Think about your thinking. And that's what we have to do. You have to slow them down, and I have to stop them. I almost have to grab them and say, stop.
Yes.
The clock is stopping right here. If you want to have a serious conversation about your passions and the things that you want to accomplish in your life, stop right now. And I get them to focus on the moment. And that's what mindfulness is really all about. When we talk about mindfulness, it's a mind force behind one person looking at themselves in the moment, recognizing who they are in the moment, stepping back even outside themselves a little bit to look at their circumstances and say, here's where I am in the moment, here's where I want to go in the next moment, and the next moment, in the next moment in a positive way. And that's what I'm discovering about mindfulness, keeping people positive.
What I also learned in listening to Bob one-on-one was that he's having the opportunity to work with people. And I must say that what I learned about the kind of questions that he inquires to help people do that stop, it's just really, really exciting work that he's doing. I want you to know that simply because I so respect Dr. Adamik's work with the professional community at large, but one-on-one. And if you'd like to learn more about that, please give me a contact. I'll make sure that reach me at www.passkeys.org or contact me at my office, and I'll put you in touch with Dr. Bob, all right? Bob, so great to have you with us today.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye now.